It's not always such a good thing when you have a whole bunch of friends in your life. Now, I know you probably are listening to this and I'm some random guy you've never seen before, but I wanted to go ahead and just explain myself. I've been experiencing this for about a year, year and a half now. I'm 22 now, but right after I graduated high school, I still had a whole bunch of friends. I was still keeping up with people. I was still hanging out with people. I was still working a full time job, obviously. And I was very much socially active. I would call myself a very social person back then. And when you unlock yourself to a lot of people, I figured out that could actually be more damaging than it is beneficial. And I'm so serious when I say this, I'd rather have one quality friend than 10 quantity friends. I'd rather have one ride or die than 10 people that I would be like, yeah, I will call them friends. Maybe I'd hang out with them. Because most people aren't your friends. You might hang out with them, you might be around them a lot, but they're not truly your friends. After high school, I got right on to trying to make a lot of money very quickly. I would say when I had a lot of friends, the three biggest things that happened to me is number one, the emotional burnout of trying to keep this personal big image of myself. Trying to maintain a person that I'm not trying to be anymore. I wasn't trying to be that high school kid anymore. I was trying to better myself. And when you're trying to fake yourself and better yourself, it never works. It will never work. Another big thing that happened to me is it led me away from my eventual goals. I didn't want to work that high school job no more. I wanted to do something serious. I wanted to better my salary. I wanted to better my skills. You have a whole bunch of people that you're texting, calling, hanging out with. It really pulls you from your personal goals. See, that whole summer when I was working up for a car, I didn't really talk to nobody. I wasn't really concerned about where the next party was going to be at, where people were going, and that started to rub people the wrong way, and that's what I'm going to get into in a second. People started getting this weird agenda about me. They started saying, oh, he just got a brand new car, look at him. And that's the depth of the friendship. See, you might have a whole bunch of friends that say that they trust you, say that they support you, but in actuality, they're jealous of you. A real friend wouldn't do that to you. A real friend that's a quality friend would be happy to you. And that's exactly what happened to me. You also get like this weird personal image that you try to maintain. You want to be perfect all the time. You want to be that perfect social person. I've completely let go. I would say I've let go about 90% of my friends just because of that alone. Trying to be somebody that I'm not. I'm not what I was in high school. I'm growing up. I'm done with partying. I'm done with gaming. I'm on to newer and brighter things for me. Like, if you party and you game, I have nothing against it. But I am not the same person that I was. And the people that knew me, I'll get an occasional text that'll be like, oh, you changed. You're not the same person anymore. And I'm like, I'm sorry that I grew up. I'm sorry that my level of maturity is much higher than yours. That's flat out what I just started saying, and people took it the wrong way. They said, he thinks he's better than everybody else. That's that level of jealousy. When you start leveling up, you'll start seeing who on the playing field is actually your friends. And I still have friends that'll be like, oh man, you're doing good. I seen your posts.